and welcome to another exciting edition of the Nigerian People and Culture, a tourism and cultural program that has been designed to educate, entertain, and enlighten you about the Nigerian people's way of life. Well, I am Ntila Mangai. Well, today on the program, we are at the Nigerian brand Carnival, a carnival of trade exhibition happening here at the central area. Well, on the program today, we will meet some of these entrepreneurs and some of the products that they produce, mainly made in Nigerian products. These products are sourced locally. Their ingredients and products, all of them are sourced here locally. So why don't you sit back and watch all of this as we bring this to you? And also on the program, we'll be meeting with the brain behind this trade exhibition. So stay tuned.
Yes, sometimes last year we worked on a project called Project 774, which was solely based on funding entrepreneurs, startups. So in the process, we reasoned it out that we should also think of promoting made in Nigeria businesses. Now, especially when the campaign of the government of Buy Nigeria, Grow the Naira was going on. So we thought about it. How could we contribute to our own little quota into making these things happen? So we came up with the idea of promoting Nigerian businesses. And one of it was, okay, let's come up with a trade fair that will promote only made in Nigeria goods, products, and services. So that was how this project came about. For us to grow as a nation, we have to grow the Naira. And how do we do that? We have to produce locally, make what we consume in Nigeria. So through that, we grow the Naira, and it's a cycle. So every manufacturer will be dependent on others, and in the process, the economy will grow and everybody will benefit. We'll create more employment, and all those youths coming out of school and looking for jobs all over the place, they get more employed when we have more manufacturers in Nigeria producing made in Nigeria. We found out in our research that Nigeria now has a lot of quality products made in Nigeria, but yet they are not being patronized by Nigerians because there's still this attitude, bad attitude towards made in Nigeria. Well, you could say fairly though, because some goods are not up to the quality that they should be, that will be attractive to consumers. But all in all, what is important is that we have to change our attitude. And so that's why we came up with this idea to promote quality made in Nigeria so people can see that a lot of things are made in Nigeria, but because they have low advertising budget, because they can't afford to be on TV all the time and get billboards, people don't know them. So part of what we're doing here is to promote these products and services so people will know about them more, because thousands of people are trooping into this place in and out. So for that, they will get to know these products that were not known before, that they were not known to be made in Nigeria. So that's the essence of this thing. Promote locally made goods so that they can compete with the imported ones as well. Look at Sapphire Scents, for example, who is making perfumes. Lovely, wonderful perfumes. A lot of people keep coming to that stand, keep asking that, wow, is this really made in Nigeria? Again, for example, look at T10 Essentials making wonderful shoes. Look at Interced Health products made with kola nuts, made with moringa seeds and all of that. Another example, look at Real Fruit, Vodi Tailors, people doing wonderful things in Nigeria here, making us proud, which people hitherto did not know about. Look at Jacobs by OAB, making wonderful caps, shirts, and all other things like that. So these are things that we find really encouraging, and that's why we're promoting them here. Yes, now, the reason why inferior goods are made in Nigeria, the entrepreneurs battle with a lot of things: power, um, infrastructure, road, and so many things. Now, because of that, they can't make quality products. Because if they make quality products, the market won't accept them because they are too expensive. They'll be more expensive than the foreign ones. And part of the problem local entrepreneurs have is that Nigerians believe that things made in Nigeria should be cheaper than the imported ones, which ordinarily should be so. So those are the issues. So what they now do to break even is to reduce quality so that their goods can be competitive in the marketplace. So part of the advice is that they should look for their buyers. Example is the Safar Sense. He has come here knowing this venue will attract people who will buy what they are selling. So manufacturers too should produce quality goods and change their target market, understand their products, understand their buyers, and look for these buyers instead of reducing cost. For example, a lot of quality things that are made in Aba, they will put made in China, made in India. So people can think, oh, these things are not made in Nigeria and they patronize them. No, they should write it made in Nigeria and look for the people who will buy these things. Because the market is huge. What is important is to look for your buyers, and in the process, you will sell well. So that's my advice to local entrepreneurs. Make quality products, but look for the people who will buy your products. If, for example, I'm selling Rolls Royce now, and I take one to Copper's, what's it called? Camp. If I like, let me bring all the drummers and the TV crew there. It won't sell because they can't afford it. So they should look for who will patronize them and make quality products. That's my advice to them. It has become obvious that we either produce what we consume locally or we all go down. So my advice to Nigerians is you just have to patronize made in Nigeria. That's the truth. Either you like it or not. That's what you have to do. Or else we are just going to lose this country altogether. We have to patronize made in Nigeria so we can encourage manufacturers to employ these youths coming out of school. We have to patronize made in Nigeria to grow the naira. We have to patronize made in Nigeria so that the naira can be stronger. So we have no option than to do that. And like I said, there are quality products made in Nigeria. Look out for the ones you want and buy them and encourage local manufacturers. Now, with what we are doing here today, I know more people. We're going to Lagos next. It's a yearly event in Abuja and in Lagos. Now, the more people get to know of this platform, they'll begin to understand what we're doing and they begin to join this initiative. Now, in the next 5 years, we foresee a situation where we'll be selling, we'll be having in this project as many as 250, 500, 1,000 stalls. So in the process, more Nigerians will get used to this project, and in the process, a lot of entrepreneurs will benefit from it. And in the next 5 years, we'll see more patronage of Nigerian businesses, brands, basically. So that's the whole idea.
Kosola Okiwoye, and I'm the CEO of Honest Paradise Organic Products. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm proud to be an entrepreneur. Okay, I make coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. I make carrot oil. I make the hair wonder oil for hair growth, and I make shampoo too, all organic. And I make the black soap for the skin too, for bathing. Like this, I started doing all this January this year, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing because I used to work for a private university before I started this, and I started January. I was actually broke when I started. I had to sell my wedding ring to start this business, and I'm telling you this, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's growing. People are commenting about it, and and it's doing so well because it's pure organic product. So there's no how it won't work. First and foremost, I tell them a step at a time. A step at a time. If you notice, I started with this, but now I switched to this, which is a better packaging, better bottle. So it's just a step at a time. Don't rush it. Don't try to be big overnight. Just a step. I started with 20,000 naira, and now I know how much my product is worth. I know how much I've invested in my containers, my stickers. So it's a step at a time, a step at a time. So many celebrities do help in promoting my business, like Uti has been amazing. Uti has been amazing. Yellow CC, she's into natural. She's been amazing. To Yabo Ojo, amazing people. And this, with these people, they've been able to put me out there, and so many people have been patronizing my product, and they keep coming back because of the wonder it's doing for them on their skin, their hair. It's been amazing. Uh, it depends, one, because it's not everyone that they're being sincere and they're being honest about what they do. Like some people, you don't blame them. That's why we have NAVDAC. So many people actually mix other things that they're not meant to do. So you don't blame them. But I tell people it's better for you to use organic products. There's no chemicals in it. It's just pure organic, and it's good. There's no after effect because all these organic product, all these chemicals, they actually most of it causes cancer and so many other diseases. So it's always good to go for organic products. Let them go. Like me, I don't have a shop. My shop is, I always attend fairs where I know people will come. That's why I'm here at the Nigeria Made in Nigeria brand Carnival. Yes, I'm always out here. I don't have a shop. Probably maybe tomorrow I might have money to get one by God's grace. But for now, I'm taking it a step at a time. So that's, and I have other people that believe in me. They sell my products too. Have like 5 outlets here in Abuja. Yes, so, and I have in Lagos too. So that's, so I tell you can do it and always think out of the box. And meet Judith, one of my students that I trained, mentored.
I'm Judith Uchedin, a serving corps member. I went for beyond Nigerian oil and gas. Nigeria has a future when I met her, and she's really amazing, honestly. She encouraged me, and I saw everything she was doing, pure organics. I felt I should take from her. So she told me her little beginning. I spoke to myself. I was like, I can do this. I can do it. Because I know how it was going through school. Though it's my parents that trained me, but it wasn't so easy. So I was looking for a way to help myself, even in the process of serving. So she taught me everything. Right now I'm producing, and by God's grace, the marketing is going to be amazing like hers too. So I learned a lot anyway. And I believe I had this saying that if Dangote, I feel why he's rich is because he's so diverse with things he does. I make clothes too. I learned. I'm trying my best. I'm struggling to make out living. When I met her, I felt I can add this. I said it's no longer jack of all trade and master of all. You can be a jack of all trade and master of all. So I decided to go into this, and it's really amazing. I'm really so grateful to her. Today, I'm very proud of the product because I made a lot of sales today. As in, God is really faithful because He said He's going to bless the works of our hands. So I'll keep working hard. I will advise, okay, to my fellow core members. I tell I will tell you, stand up, look for something to do. I believe we can do it, even with the white collar jobs are nowhere. And I believe someone started a business, even private companies and the rest, and they're employing people. I believe I can do something and I can employ someone at the same time. So we have to work hard and earn a living too.
My name is Ayobelo. Creative director of Jacob's Mind which is a clothing brand. And basically, it's sort of a stylish fashion brand that stands for providing delivering premium quality products to our customers worldwide. Basically, we have different collections. We have stuff for like kids, basically casual, ready to wear apparels. Right, so the vision is to be a lifestyle brand, basically, and I'm talking about everything from at the moment to literally, and I have a target. I give myself what we want to the 5 to get to a stage. Basically, the work never stops. I'm hungry. It's a passion. I think one of the reasons why Nigeria can patronize Nigeria goods is quality. Okay. So if they can fix that, trust me, we will be patronizing like made Nigeria good. It's just going the little extra mile, finishing, for example. Maybe if you sew stuff, you go extra mile to make sure it's finishing stuff, little things like that.
Gertrude Basharun. I've seen imported dried fish, and I'm like, what? You mean we don't have enough dried fish? In fact, somebody saw my fish somewhere and was like, Madam, this must be that dried fish they import. And I'm like, no, this is my own product. And she was like, you mean we are doing things like this and people are still importing? I said, well, I don't know. They must have their own reasons. But I just want to encourage us to patronize our own, to love our own things. I mean, these are things that are very unique. Even in the global market, these things are sought after. But we that have them don't even value them. And that is why we keep complaining that there are no jobs, that there is so high unemployment. There is employment that we can generate with our population. We can generate so much that we can't even, we shouldn't even be having that as an issue. But because we are not patronizing our own, our factories cannot run because it's so challenging to keep a factory running. You want to think about even the logistics of getting your raw materials. You want to think about the logistics of getting your products out in the market. You want to think of even the logistics of doing the work. Even the infrastructure is so epileptic. You say, oh, there is light. Before you have done one thing or the other, the supply has been knocked up, and you have to keep running generator, and so it makes it very difficult for SMEs to grow.
Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome to the Nigerian brand Carnival. Here at our store, we do sapphire scents. Our perfumes are made of oud, frankincense, and myrrh. Our raw materials are sourced from the Middle East, and then we brought them here in Nigeria, Abuja precisely, to make these beautiful oils. We have these beautiful products here in Nigeria now, and they even smell sweeter than what you get abroad. Please learn to patronize Nigerian-made products. They are really nice and affordable.
Hi, my name is Oko Beatrice. We are here in the live exhibition of our Nigerian goods, and it has been very good being an entrepreneur. Most of these things you're seeing here, we make them by ourselves. And some of them we have tailor that will make it, because being here, we wouldn't have time. Being on Carnival, shows like this, we won't have time to be making them. So we have tailors by ourselves, and we have sometimes we made them by ourselves, and it has been very good. All these things you're seeing are Nigerian made. They are very quality. Some people will say, Nigerian, I will not buy from Nigeria. No, it's that they are very good quality. We take our time now to put effort to make them very good things that will last, so that other people can come from other country and shop from our own country. It's our priority to make this country a better one for everyone. We have many beads here. We have even palms, bangles that are made in this very Nigeria.
Well, I hope you had a wonderful time with us. Well, we've been able to bring you some of these entrepreneurs and some of the products that they produce. Well, Nigeria, don't you think it's time for us to look inward than outward? Let's patronize our own product. Let's patronize these entrepreneurs so we will be able to give them, to encourage them to move forward and be better with Nigerian products. Well, till I come your way again next week, same time, same station. So bye for now.